The algorithm would be in the control of U.S. companies. But are you concerned that having that sliver still owned by ByteDance, which is controlled by China, might leave China a back door to that algorithm that could exploit our national security?
No, I'm not worried about that because the way that we've set up this deal from a national security perspective is that it's the American investors and the American business people who will make the determination about what's actually happening with TikTok. So at the end of the day, I believe that north of 80% of the company will be owned by the American investors and their partners. This is not something where the Chinese or any Chinese entity has a large stake at the table. The board seats, there will be 7 board seats of the company. 6 of them will be controlled by the American investors and their partners. So I feel very confident that we have successfully separated this company from TikTok Global and actually made it so that we can control people's data security. We can ensure that the algorithm is not being used as a propaganda tool by a foreign government.
Vice President J.D. Vance addressed growing concerns about TikTok's ownership and national security. He explained that under the new deal, more than 80% of TikTok's U.S. operations will be controlled by American investors. Out of 7 board seats, 6 will be held by U.S. representatives, ensuring that decision-making power remains firmly in American hands. According to Vance, this structure was designed to prevent the platform from being used as a propaganda tool by any foreign government. He also stressed that the deal puts the app's data security and algorithm under American oversight. Oracle will serve as the trusted technology partner, managing U.S. user data on servers within the United States. Vance argued that this framework gives the U.S. government ongoing authority to review TikTok's national security implications, not just once, but for years to come, creating what he called a safeguard against outside interference. Financially, Vance confirmed that the U.S. TikTok entity is valued at around $14 billion. He pointed to this figure as evidence that the new ownership structure is not only commercially viable but also capable of insulating the platform from Chinese control. He emphasized that this agreement strikes a balance, preserving a platform Americans love while addressing serious national security concerns. Finally, Vance expressed confidence that the deal would be finalized before the legal deadline that would otherwise force a ban. He said negotiations were in a good place, and reassured the public that the administration remains committed to keeping TikTok accessible, but only under conditions that protect U.S. users.
Fundamentally, we allow people to access this tool and this application that a lot of Americans love. It was a very difficult balance to strike, but I think we've done it successfully. And of course, we're going to keep working on it, Martha. The important thing about this deal is the United States still has the ability to review the terms of the transaction and review the national security implications of the new entity, not just over the next 100 days, but over the next many years.